Welcome to another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV.
Welcome back into another Friday edition of WSI TV. That's Sean Bauer, I'm Jordan Bishop, and today we're going to switch things up a little bit. Now in our regular episodes, we bring you a mixture of our market analysis. Me and Sean analyze what's going on, and we bring you a summary of what we're both thinking. But today we want to bring you an opinion piece. We want to separate our ideas on what the market's doing right now and provide you, what our individual thoughts are. Now we've been getting a lot of questions lately about what the stock market is doing. I mean, as we know, it's just been flying. We're hitting almost 9 years on this bull market. It's a 6-month bull rally. It's just been going crazy. So people have really been asking, and I'm going to throw this question to you, Sean. What do you think is fueling the stock market right now at this moment?
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely have to mention FANG stocks with Facebook and Google and all that. The market leaders right now. Also mention financials, but I like looking at it from a technical point of view. And what I see on a chart, which tells you everything you need to know, is something like the S&P 500 in a perfect upward trend with a very, very strong bottom trend line, I should say. You can just see it bouncing up and up over and over again. So the technicals are certainly showing us that, we've just got a lot of buying right now. Investors are really, really excited to buy based on any news they see. But more of a fundamental point of view, what are you seeing, Jordan?
I guess my answer kind of mixes the technical into the fundamental, so it's a great transition. But I'm seeing a lot of strong earnings. There's a lot of companies reporting fantastic results across the board, which has to come down to strong consumer confidence. A lot of people are buying products, buying services. It's really fueling these American companies, most importantly, because we're looking at the American stock market.
Right.
We're just getting into earnings season now at mid-July, I'm excited to see more of those strong earnings from these big American companies. But beside that, we've had another common question. When do we think the market's going to fall, if it's going to fall, and what would it take for the market to correct right now?
Yeah, again, one thing you have to look at, again, is FANG, and they've already taken a hit, was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
Right.
I got battered down a little bit. Another big swing on FANG could just be what the market needs for a big correction. But I'm also definitely looking at financials. Over the past 6 months, I think that's really been the driving force of basically the Trump rally. It's been doing nothing but flying. Banks are definitely in right now, and you can see a strong support line there for banks as well, which, getting technical again, looking at a chart, a really strong support line on the bottom. If that line breaks, if banks go down on some bad news, that's certainly something that's gonna trigger a correction. What are you seeing on your side of things, Jordan?
Right. Well, I'm looking at the healthcare bill having trouble going through. If that's finally cut off, we're in the boiling point of that right now. We might see the market turn down. Let me just mention real quick, though, that a market correction isn't a bad thing. Obviously, we'll get to the profiting side in a little bit, but just don't worry about. I was talking about corrections and pullbacks and all that, because it's
not a crash.
Exactly, it's a very healthy thing for the market. But yeah, like I said, the healthcare reform, if that doesn't work, the tax reforms that Trump's trying to push through, I really feel like investors have already valued these factors into the market right now. So we're looking at a stock market that thinks that the healthcare bill has been pushed through, that thinks that the tax reform has already happened, because obviously investors are looking into the future to try and gauge what is what is really going to happen. So I would say any falter in any of these bills coming up, and we might just see a turnaround.
Yeah. Well, Jordan, if that does happen, if we do see a correction, what's your plan to profit?
Well, as far as the correction goes, I really want to see the major U.S. indices come down to the 200-day moving average. And at that point, if I see them bouncing off that 200-day moving average, I'm going to load my money into stocks. We have various systems that we talk about all the time using this moving average. It's going to be a very high buying period for myself. Now, if the market does come down to that 200-day moving average and it doesn't bounce off and it falls straight through, there is a lot of profit potential there also, isn't there, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, that's whenever it possibly breaks through that 200-day moving average. We're then looking at something a little more serious than just a healthy correction. And that's when I'm becoming much more hesitant to buy stocks. I'm moving into things like gold, like cash, which is a position, as we always say. So at that point, I'm definitely going very, very cautious. Taking a lot of money out of stocks and putting it into things like gold, which of course you can buy ETFs and things like that on. So we're always putting our money in the right place, but definitely being safer there, Jordan.
Absolutely. I mean, I completely agree with your take on that. And I believe my take is as valid. That's why we like to mix these opinions together when we bring you our other episodes. But we just wanted to give you a clear-cut view of what we're each looking at right now, a nice opinion piece for you to evaluate. And you could take different sides of it, bring it into your own trading and use it how you wish. But just to wrap us up, Sean, in the current market right now, are you currently buying, selling, or holding?
Definitely still buying. I mean, the overall trend is definitely still up. We're still in that really, really strong uptrend for something like the S&P 500, a major index. So yeah, still buying right now, Jordan.
Yep, can't disagree with you there, Sean. But thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, Sean.
Sure.
I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV. Be sure to visit wallstreetinformer.com, where you can become a member for free and gain instant access to the secrets of market millionaires via the Wall Street Informer Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at wallstreetinformer.com.